to finish what we're doing. So today we have our goals, which is to defeat the gargoyles. Um, about a few things. So I posted that video on Reddit. Was hoping that Havel the Rock would see it. I haven't gotten any comments from him, but I want to thank everyone who came over from Reddit to watch the video. It's pretty fun to see your views go up. Not that I'm doing this for views, but you know it's pretty cool, and I want to thank all of you guys for doing that. Also for Chronicle, I think is what your name is, Croniel, on Reddit. Thanks for the advice for the connectivity fix and the anti-hacking fix. Right now, Wolf's website seems to be down, so I'm not going to be loading up the connectivity fix today. You know, next time it comes down, maybe I'll give that a shot. So zombie girl here, some old guy playing. Let's go do this. I still haven't decided whether or not I want to summon Solaire for this. Oh jeez, why am I so terrible? There we go. Alright. So, you know, I'm thinking I'm going to play that one by ear. Hey, we got a rapier. And that'll be fun. You know, just decide when we... Oh, you know what? I'm not human. So... Definitely am not summoning Solaire. Alright. I'm like terrible. Alright, so I've mentioned this once before, but 90% of this game's difficulty comes from spacing and distance. If you can eyeball where they are and how much distance they can cover, you can space yourself out in such a way as you can avoid the majority of their hits. Let's see here. Now on to the gargoyles. You know, first time I played this game, and probably like many of you, the first time you played this game, the gargoyles were a nightmare, an absolute nightmare, because you can kind of handle one, but you can't handle both at the same time. But it's really about positioning, and about getting around behind them. The fire damage is by far your... Oh, I'm terrible. Woo! Oh! Okay. Yeah, that's a thing that just happened. I mean, you literally just saw that happen. So, yeah, that's embarrassing. Alright, we're all just going to pretend like that didn't happen. Alright, so you're about to see some extra pro gameplay in right now as we make our first attempt on the gargoyles. Yeah, that was pathetic. So anyway, tell me a little bit about yourselves in the comments if you can. You know, how long have you guys been playing this? Are you guys diehard Dark Souls fans? You know, if I was going to rank the different Dark Souls games, I would probably rank this one as my favorite, just, you know, partially for nostalgia reasons. Number 2 is my, I think, least favorite. Number 3 I loved, but it was very difficult for me, particularly at first, to get a good, you know, handle on the game. The enemies moved in such a unpredictable and strange way for me, that I really felt like I couldn't get a handle on how to beat them. You know, obviously I'm not doing too well at the moment against, you know, this game, but I'm a little rusty. You know, my game is off. I'm not playing at my best. So anyway, let's try this again. All right, give me my stuff. Give me your tail. Yeah, by all means, take a breather there. Okay, now, this is why I said, most important thing, massively damaging weapon. If you can get massive damage in like 1 or 2 hits, then Ugh. Get away from the edge. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna dry bear this. Alright. Quit dodging. Stop it. Okay. So, +5's Vihander. Now, a lot of people, you know, we have a lot of trouble with this. Mainly, okay, so your key areas of danger are obviously the edges and the fire and the fact that briefly you have to fight two. So your main goal is to kill off the first one as quickly as possible. For me, it's all about getting him stunned. As soon as you take off that tail, you get free damage as he roars at you. So take off the tail. Hopefully you have a full stamina bar or something very close to it, and then you just unload on him. You know, so that wasn't too hard. And I'm not over leveled here at all. I'm, oh geez, what level am I? 12. Level 12. I would say that, you know, on average, people are around level 20 when they get here. So, yeah, that's a thing. So, look at that, first try. Zero boss attempt deaths. So, we win. We all win, guys. You did it. We did it. Together. Alright, let's skip that. Let's go talk to Oswald and get the, you know, the PvP gesture. And then, let's go see what else we can do today. I had no idea that it was going to be that quick. Well, I mean, I kind of had an idea. Alright. Now, this is mandatory. We do not need a beckon gesture. There's no reason for it. What we need is... what's it? Well, what is it? Alright. I'm inches from... nah, there's no way I'm going to do a Giant Daddy. No Giant Daddy today. Some other time. So, you know, what other kind of interesting playthroughs would you guys like to see? You know, obviously I've talked a little bit about potentially doing a, you know, Dark Souls 3 playthrough. I do enjoy Dark Souls 3. I could do Dark Souls 2, but it hurts my soul a little bit. Just because... ooh, broken straight sword, again, for broken straight sword purposes. Strategery. So yeah, I could do a Dark Souls 3, and that's just if you guys want to watch. I mean, to be 100% honest, I'm doing this mostly for myself and for $100. You know, okay, so this is funny. I was once at a conference at Microsoft, and I met a man there who will remain unnamed because he's a litigious little guy. And have you ever met someone who you like instantaneously just didn't like? Well, this guy was someone who I instantaneously didn't like. You know, felt the need to be in the center of every conversation. You know, told the same like stupid story about how he started his business like 6 times, and you could tell he was crafting a narrative. That's the part that bugged me the most, because you know, it wasn't organic that he was telling the story. It was you know, okay, we have to. It wasn't organic at all. So anyway, I just didn't like him, and I'm generally a person who's affable to most people. So the fact that he was, you know, annoying to me. Basically because he inserted himself into a conversation, you know, that tainted my view of him for a while after that. So, anyway, long story short, when I was at Microsoft with him, he had started his own business. He was extremely wealthy, and he said to me in his very annoying wisdom, you know, that at some point wealth ceases to be a motivating factor. And man, I just, ugh. You know, coming, you know, a guy with a young family who's trying to make ends meet, you know, I can understand that he does in fact cease to be a motivating factor, but it's like you don't rub it in other people's faces. It's just not cool. So, anyway, long story short, money hasn't yet to be ceased to be a motivating factor for me. I'm I am still very much motivated by the money, and to be honest, if you know anything about working in the software industry, it's not like I need $100. It's kind of a principle thing at this point, but a bet's a bet, and I'm gonna make him pay. Because I would pay if I lose. If I give up on this and do not make it all the way through, I will pay him. So, that's... You son of a bitch! Oh, I can't believe I said that. I apologize. I apologize to everybody, both for the curse word and for the somewhat unintentionally racist accent. I apologize. I didn't do it on purpose. It's just, sometimes when you feel like you're, it's just us bros here, right? I mean, it's just us guys. We're not, hopefully everyone forgives me. I do apologize. So, yeah, on to the Capra Demon, who is probably my least favorite boss in the game. Oh wait, no, I take that back. My least favorite boss is probably the Bed of Chaos. But the Capra Demon is definitely up there. Doesn't make me happy at all. We could skip him, but I really feel like in order to really rub Daniel's nose, I'm sorry, I should stop using his name. In order to really rub the nose in it, I should ensure that I defeat every challenge that he had with grace and a bomb. So that is what I'm going to do. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm leaving them there. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm gonna go down here, kill the doges. Hey, doge. And this doge. Okay. Alright. And then this guy who followed me. I have never seen them follow someone that far. Yes, we understand you need help. So, for those who have trouble with the Capra Demon, there's a couple of different strategies you can try. I have seen the poop slinging strategy. I don't really find it to be that useful. It's very difficult to get the dogs poisoned. But the most useful strategy I've seen is the chameleon strategy, or the invisibility strategy, where you go in. You don't go in very far, but you utilize oh geez, what's the name of the spell? The spell that turns you dark, or not dark, shadowy. And by doing that, oh, by the way, these guys, you can kill them through the doors. I'm sure you all knew that. But by turning invisible, when you cross the barrier, you can actually fight Capra Demon without the dogs aggroing you. I don't want the parrying, or the whatchamacallit, the mail breaker. Alright, lure this dog over here. Come on, Doge. Yeah, one of the biggest difficulties I had with Dark Souls 3 was the fact that there was no poise. I mean, I know theoretically they claim that there was poise, but it wasn't until I started, because, oh geez, by the time I was playing Resident Evil, Dark Souls 3, I had started using fast weapons in my, I've been experimenting with Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 so often that I more or less had the, everything down. So I was used to playing, parry, you know, parry dagger, katana playthroughs and level 1 playthroughs. So I thought I was just going to walk in there and it was going to be a walk in the park. Turns out the park was patrolled by evil people, and so it was not, in fact, a walk in the park. It was a hideous nightmare because I was having no fun. So it was only after I realized 2 things about Dark Souls, well, 3 things actually, 3 things about Dark Souls 3. Thing number 1 is Dark Souls 3 is like Bloodborne. You have to be aggressive. If you're not aggressive, you're not gonna do well. So that means when you do roll, when you do a dodge roll, you dodge roll into. This is just to show people the strategy. I won't use them. You dodge roll into the attack, not away from it. If you dodge away from it, you're going to get hit 10 out of 10, 100% of the time. So that's number 1. Number 2, Dark Souls 3 is designed for you to be hit. Everything is balanced in such a way, and the move sets of the enemies are such a way that you're gonna get hit. I got to a point playing Dark Souls 1 where it was very rare when I would take a hit. I'm taking hits all over the place now because my skills. Oh, geez. My skills have atrophied. But I got to the point where I was very rarely taking hits. So you're gonna get hit in Dark Souls 3. It's just the nature of the beast. Let's see here. What else am I gonna say? The third thing is that there is poise, but it acts like hyper armor. It's the inability to be knocked out of a swing of a large weapon. So when I went back to using large weapons in Dark Souls 3, it actually helped me out a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go do Capra. This is gonna be potentially disastrous, so I'm hoping we do well. What did I say? We needed to get to... Is it 16 dexterity or 18? I think 18 dexterity. Alright, I think that gets me to... Yep, okay. So now I just need 24 strength, and either one of these will be usable. Alright. That's for two-handed, obviously. I don't know if I explained that. For those who don't know, when you two-hand a weapon, it allows you to have an extra 50% strength, basically, or to put it another way, it reduces your strength requirement by about 50%, and that enables you to wield heavier weapons while you're two-handing. That's what I'm doing right now. That's why I said that I don't really use shields that often, because for me it's more advantageous to use a two-handed weapon. Alright, let's see how we're doing on time. 18 minutes. Why did I look while I'm in the middle of a battle? I don't know. I'm not the brightest kid. Okay. What is this? And why do I keep missing it? Oh, that's right, because I didn't come this way the first time. Okay. Alright, so boring run through the sewers here, or the aqueduct. Yeah. Alright, let's go get the Capra Demon. Means I have to kill the dogs again, but it'll be fine. We're all fine here. How are you? Oh, it just feels so good, you know what I mean? You get a good parry or a good backstab. Oh, just feels incredible. So I haven't been parrying much because I have never gotten the hang of the parry parry one hand, switch two hand, and getting the parry. It's never worked well for me. I'm not quite certain what the disconnect is in my brain. Maybe I just need to, as they say, get good. Okay. I feel like I'm in an anime. There you go. That's the good stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and top off. Okay, Capra Demon, attempt 1. Go. Oh, jeez. Not good. Roll! I'm stuck. Okay, that's one down. Let's hope the other Doge. Hey, Doge. Alright, now it's just me and Capra. This should be not too hard. See him stagger there? So I'm pretty sure those weapons are like axe weapons. Woo! Oh. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Bye-bye, Capra Demon! Okay, so 21 minutes. Not bad. We're doing well. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep this up. Let's keep moving. Let's keep grooving. Alright, so on to the depths. Okay, so I have not decided yet whether or not I'm going to skip Blighttown. It's not my favorite place, and I'm sure that maybe I should just go through it. I don't know. It might be very humorous to watch me fall to my death a million times and get plagued and try desperately to make it to the bonfire in time, and all those fun playthrough moments when you chuckle at the person dying like an idiot. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Okay, so very important treasures in here. There is the Ember. Oh jeez, I'm gonna die. Oh yeah, you like that? Why are you walking around like that? Alright, well, whatever. Give me that back. Alright, here it is. Bum-ba-da-da. The large ember. Nice. Okay, this shortcut. Sorry. I thought that dog was following me. This is a shortcut. You can actually skip the vast majority of the depths. Ugh. Why would I use that attack? It just doesn't make any sense. Alright, but we're going to go free Laurentius, I believe his name is. Are you... Hey, Doge. Alright. Let's go free Laurentius. Get our pyromancies. Oh, jeez! I'm in water. It shouldn't work. Alright, here we go. Okay, that is one innovation that I really liked about Dark Souls 2. The fact that when you were wet, fire damage did less to you. Yep. I will see you back at Laurentia, or at the Firelink Shrine, buddy. Alright, let's go, let's go. I might just call this one... Oh, jeez. So, apparently, what's his name? Miyazaki, the creator, has stated publicly that these are supposed to be female. They almost sound kind of female, like in a very female kind of, mental difficulty kind of way. So, do you know what I mean? But I don't know. What do you guys think? Why don't you tell me? Tell me in the comments if you think those guys are female or. See, I know I tried to roll out of the way, um, but trying and failing is basically the same thing as not having tried at all. All right, let's see. Let's make it to the bonfire. I think for the next episode we'll go down, clean out the depths. Not the whole thing. I don't really feel the need to go through the whole thing. I don't know. Maybe you feel differently. For me, there's the only reason to go through the depths is to get some specific piece of treasure that you want in there. For me, mainly my goal is to make sure the sorcerer is dead so that I can fight the gaping dragon, which you don't even need to go down this way to do. So in fact, it's faster with the shortcut. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me how I could make this journey more enjoyable for the both of us. I've played through this game many times, and so this is actually putting a whole new spin on it. It makes me feel like I'm actually either helping people out or maybe providing them something that they enjoy. So if you if you feel like this is something I can improve on, if you've got some suggestions, I would love to hear it. So anyway, yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's see here. And oh, this is pathetic. All right, ready? Get off my lawn.